Alright, folks. So, update on the 8 string here. Got a case for it, but it's a bass case that holds 6 string basses, 5, 4, and also 8 and 7 string guitars. It moves a little bit. There's a lot of room right here. Like, I can put my whole hand in there. But up here at the top there, it really grabs that headstock good, and it does not let it move. So, the case works. It's like $250. Ridiculous. Ibanez case. So, I cleaned it up. I polished up the frets. They're looking good now. I took the neck off one side. I changed the strings. Took my strings off. Took the neck off. Polished the frets and everything. And it definitely had took a hit because the neck was sitting kind of popped up right here. So what I think happened is somebody threw the box or laid the box down and the guitar just kind of went like that and took a hit. The gap isn't as bad as it was. It's still there, but I can no longer put my fingernail in it. It did tighten it up a little bit here. Over here is still fine. I investigated that. There are no deeper cracks in the wood here. This is just the paint. Just the paint flaked off. And that must have been a temperature thing with the finish, maybe. But I think I'm going to keep it. They never did call me about the guitar to see how I liked it, you know. But I think I'm going to keep it. Keep it, play on it, just, you know, use it as an old beat around. Because I'm not a great 8-string player. And this is an entry-level guitar. Now, if this had been a Prestige or something, and this kind of quality was on here, I would definitely be sending that back. And be having some words. Because the entry-level stuff, for Indonesia especially, in recent years that I have bought them, have never really been that great. So I didn't really have high hopes for the guitar in the first place. But I put Diodero 9 to 65 on here. That's the gauge that I like. I can play it easy. You know, there's no ridiculous tension like there are with the 10s with other companies like Ernie Ball. I oiled the fretboard up, made it look nice and dark. That might last a day or two, and then you'll be back to the good old dry sandpaper. But yeah, that's just a finished crack right there. And here too, it did not break into the pickup cavities. There's no major cracks or nothing. A lot of damn white dust came out from under the neck when I took the neck off. But I wanted you guys to see this, you know, and let you know what was going on with it because, dude, like I said, if this had been a Prestige, I would have been highly upset. And I would have sent this shit back as soon as I opened it. But for the entry level, Ibanez RG8, I ain't going to complain too much and I'll just keep it. I mean, it didn't really fix this gap here, but that's whatever. It's a little better. I mean, you really can't tell it now when you're playing it, that the string isn't quite sitting where it's supposed to. This nut is plastic. I found that out. That's not no Graphtec. The tuner's decent. You know, they're not the greatest, but they're decent. But I do like how... Let me do this. I do like how Ibanez has this little compartment right here for your truss rod. It's got a little door that opens up on it. So you can access your truss rod. Look at that. It's not even painted in there much. That's buffing compound that's in there. I think the Prestige model should have this, personally. It's just way easier than having to take your screws out here, take your cover off, and adjust it that way. But I think I'm going to keep it. I mean, why not, you know? It's not the... whatever. It's not the most expensive thing in the world. And the last one I had of this, I had another one before in 2017. It wouldn't hold tune properly. I put all sorts of string gauges on it. 980s, 1074, you know. Even these right here. Even those. on all my 8 strings, for some reason, they won't hold tune. Unless you pay a little more money for them. So maybe one day I'll get a Prestige 8. But for right now, this one's going to do the job just fine. It doesn't matter. No sending it back. I'll keep it and use it as a beat around, play when I'm bored type instrument. So we'll talk to you guys in the next video, and I hope you enjoyed this. And like and subscribe if you feel the need. It would be appreciated. Catch you next time.